Hello and welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to set up your Tailwind version 4 in your React Native application. So for this and more, let's dive into it. Alright, so first of all, we need to set up our React application, and then we are going to uh, add the Tailwind version 4 setup to it. And I'm just going to start by opening my command prompt. So I'm going to type cd, and then I'm going to navigate to my desktop. So navigate to desktop. Now let's move or navigate to the Vite documentation. Okay. And then here I'm going to copy this, which is npm install Vite at latest, right? And then paste it here. So this command is supposed to create our Vite or our React application for us. Alright, so it asks us, and then we are just going to type yes to proceed. Now it's now going to ask us the name, so you can type in your project name or just go with the default. So I'm just going to say setup and then press enter. The next thing it asks whether you want to use vanilla, Vue or React. We want React, so we're just going to go with React. We want TypeScript, yes, great. So now that we are done, we could see the folder being created on our desktop. The next thing is to cd into that folder. So setup, so cd setup, and then I'm going to open it in my VS Code. So I'm going to type code spacebar dot and then press enter. Alright, so this is how the project looks in our VS Code. So we have a bunch of two folders here and then some files here. Okay, so the next thing is to install the node modules. So I'm going to type npm I for install, right? Alright, so now that we are done installing our node modules, the next thing is to run the application just to make sure everything is working, right? So I'm going to type npm run dev and press enter. Great. So as you can see here, our local URL is ready. So I'm just going to copy that and then open my browser. Right here, I'm going to paste it and then press enter. So as you can see, our React application is up and running. You can just go in here, go to source folder, inside it move to the app. So I'm just going to clear everything here. Great. And then just press dots. I wanted it to open the boilerplate, and then just type something here, hello world, and then press enter. Now let's go back, find out. Okay, so as you can see, we are done setting up our React application. The next thing to do is navigate to the Tailwind CSS documentation. Okay, and here as you can see, installation, and yeah, get started. So there are a bunch of ways you can install it in your application, but this time around we are using Vite, so we'll just choose using Vite. You come here, there are a couple of things we need to install, which includes Tailwind CSS and then Tailwind CSS at Vite. So I'm just going to shut down the server, and then I'm going to paste what we copied here and then press enter. Great. So we are done with that installation. Let's go back again. So we need to add at Vite to our plugin, right? So we need to navigate to vite.config.ts folder. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this. Okay, and then inside the plugin we are going to call it as a function. So I'm just going to go back to this folder, right? Let me increase my font size a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to paste it right at the top here. Okay, and as you can see, we already have React inside, so I'm just going to bring a comma and then add Tailwind CSS. Okay, and I'm going to call it just as was stated in the documentation, and I'm going to save that. Now let's go back and then we need to import this in our main CSS folder file. Okay, so let's go back to our index.css, which is our main file. I'm going to replace everything with this. Okay, so just replace that with only this, and then I think we are good to go. Right now we can now run our script again to start our server. Okay, so I'm just going to go back again, type in npm run dev, and then press enter. Great. So now let's go back again, and then let's refresh this just to make sure everything is working. Okay, great. So now let's try to use some Tailwind CSS here. Okay, so I'll just come to the class, or just right here I'm going to say h-screen. Okay, and then the w-screen again for the width, and I'm going to give it background color of let me see, just red. Okay, just to make sure everything is working. Let's go back. Great. So as you can see, yeah, we are getting this. So we can now remove this app.css so that it doesn't affect it. You can come here and then remove it from here. So then we can go back and save our app.ts, remove all the extra stuffs, right? Yeah, I think let me refresh. Yeah, so as you can see now, our Tailwind CSS is taking charge of everything, right? It has full control now. So basically this is how you can set up your Tailwind version 4 in your React application, right? And I hope it was quite simple, right? Yeah, so I think this is the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, kindly click on the subscribe button, like this video, share the video with friends, and see you in the next one. Happy coding.